Imagine catching a glimpse of something.
What is that?
Someone.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
Who isn't what they seem.
You see that? Second set of eyes.
In today's video, shapeshifters,
Look at that.
cryptids, and strange beings reveal their true selves. All for the world to see. Let's start. Was Elvis the first reptilian shapeshifter caught on video? In this creepy and never-before-seen footage, something happens to Elvis's face. It even causes the her to give him a strange look. She looked concerned. And then, one of the presenters even comes in front of Elvis's face to block the camera and allow him to change back to human. But then what really seals the deal is the makeup artists coming to do some slight touch-ups. What do you think? Olympic intruder. When old footage from the London Olympics resurfaced, sharp-eyed viewers caught something unsettling. Standing among the crowd was a dark, shadowy figure that didn't look human. What's strange is, no one around it seemed to notice, but on camera, it was clearly there. Its skin looked oddly textured, almost reptilian, and its presence sparked a flood of theories online. Some believe it was a reptilian being hiding in plain sight. Others think the creature was cloaked from human view, but not from the camera. Reptile Form. A mysterious video began spreading online showing a creature crawling low to the ground. Its shape was human, but its skin was patterned like a snake. Scales, not flesh. It moved in unnatural ways, twisting and shifting like it was changing form. Some say it's a reptilian hybrid, caught shape shifting before it could disappear. Others don't know what to call it. The video appeared suddenly with no source, no backstory. Just this cryptic figure in motion, the strange movement, the scaly texture, the overall feeling. It left people disturbed and guessing what exactly was caught on tape. Demonic encounter.
Allahu Akbar! Wait! Subhanallah! Subhanallah!
During a holiday visit to his village, a man encountered something he would never forget. As night fell, he spotted a creature on his rooftop. Demonic in nature, with pointed ears, a short stature, and sharp, claw-like hands.
Allahu Akbar! Wait! Subhanallah! Subhanallah!
The man screamed in terror, convinced he had seen the devil himself. The video, filled with frantic cries and desperate prayers, only heightened the fear. Some believe it was a golem-like being seeking revenge. Others suggest it could have been a goblin. The footage ends abruptly, leaving more questions than answers. Pale Stalker. In 2023, two boys were goofing around, filming each other while jumping through a park, when things took a sudden turn. Sitting just behind them in the grass was a pale, still creature, completely motionless, like it had been watching the whole time. Then it started crawling forward. One of the boys yelled out, "Skinwalker," while the other guessed, "The Rake." Their terrified reaction was real, and the video instantly went viral. Viewers still argue over what it was, but the way it moved left little room for doubt. It didn't look like someone in a costume. It looked like something else entirely. Reptilian Transformation. An anonymous video has surfaced online, showing a humanoid figure moving on all fours. What's even more unsettling is its skin, covered in a snake-like pattern. The figure's strange, almost hypnotic movements have left many wondering if it's a reptilian humanoid caught mid-transformation. But the biggest mystery is how this footage made its way online. Was it leaked by someone within their ranks, or is it simply a person in a suit? Hallway horror.
Черт! Черт!
Exploring abandoned buildings at night always brings a thrill, but for one adventurer, it turned into a nightmare. As he wandered down a dark hallway, a pale, crawling figure appeared at the end. No matter how fast he ran, the creature kept reappearing, always at the other end, as if it was toying with him.
Brilliant.
The eerie encounter left him questioning if there was something far more sinister lurking in the forgotten corners of abandoned places. Field shift. In a small town where livestock kept vanishing, one man finally got the footage he needed. A trail camera captured what looked like a dog sprinting across a field. But mid-run, something unbelievable happened. It transformed. Right there on camera, the creature changed into a man. No flashy effects, just a clean, eerie shift. Some viewers were sure this was proof of shapeshifters, the kind of legend that lives in old folk tales. Others blamed it on camera glitches or low resolution. But when goats keep disappearing and you catch something like this on film, it's hard to ignore. Flying cat. Two cats were relaxing on a porch when something rustled the bushes. One cat turned, startled, and bolted, but what happened next has baffled everyone. The cat didn't just run, it leapt into the air and vanished, almost like it transformed mid-jump and flew away. In the footage, the second cat stays frozen, as if confused by what it just witnessed. Some say it was a glitch in the camera. The way that cat disappeared wasn't just fast, it was unnatural. Forest encounter. Venturing into the woods at night can lead to unexpected discoveries. One man, hoping for a little thrill, stumbled across something far darker. In the quiet shadows, he spotted a hunched figure feasting on something. Its body looked almost human, but the eyes were jet black and horns curled from its head. It didn't move like any animal he knew. When he tried to scare it off, it stood there silently, then turned and walked away without a sound. He believes he saw a reptilian predator, something not from this world, hiding in the forest, feeding under cover of night. Triple-tailed thing. A man's dashcam picked up something no one could explain. As he drove late at night, a creature crossed the road with long limbs and not one, not two, but 3 whiptails. It moved fast and didn't look like anything from Earth. At first, people assumed it was fake, until more sightings rolled in. The same creature was spotted near homes, parks, even walking down sidewalks in different cities. Panic grew fast. Was this an alien? A lab experiment gone wrong? Or something else that's managed to stay hidden for far too long? Forest figure.
What's that, Dad?
The mystery of what exactly was lurking that day remains unsolved. A day trip to the woods took an eerie turn for one father and his kids. While they enjoyed the day, one of the kids noticed something moving in the distance. A tall, humanoid shape. Its limbs were unnaturally long, and when it leapt onto a branch, it was clear this wasn't any ordinary creature. The footage of the encounter left viewers in shock. Some speculate it could be a reptilian being stalking the woods, but no one knows for sure. Skinwalker Capture. After hearing strange rumors about skinwalkers lurking in their neighborhood, a group of men decided to take matters into their own hands. Armed with a large net, they set out to capture one. The video shows a bizarre half-human, half-animal creature slowly climbing the stairs, walking straight into the net. They quickly wrap it up, trapping the creature. But just as the suspense reaches its peak, the footage cuts off, leaving everyone hanging. The big question remains: if this is real, what happened to the creature afterward? Forest shifter. Trail cameras usually catch wildlife, but this one filmed something no one was ready for. A dark figure crept through the woods with far too many limbs. Then, right on camera, it began to shift. Its face stretched into a tiger's skull, and its arms grew longer, almost doubling in length. The footage left viewers shaken. Some called it a shapeshifter, something unnatural hiding in plain sight. Others cried CGI, but those who've watched the clip closely say the way it moves, the way it grows, doesn't look fake at all. It feels like something real was caught mid-transformation. Shifting live. This is a video of a possible reptilian man caught on camera during Spanish news TV. Midway after he was almost done giving the news, he closed his eyes only to reveal something far more terrifying. Those eyes are not human, and it's not a glitch, because the entire shape and color of his eyes changed from his normal human ones. Looks exactly like a reptile, and then he corrects his eyes. You can even see him twitching his eyes before, because he knew it was about to happen.
Do you see that? Second set of eyes.
Real Centaur. A viral clip from 2024 has people rethinking ancient myths. A man was recording himself in his car when something bizarre raced past in the distance. A large centaur, half man, half horse, moving fast across an open field. The shape looked too detailed and natural to be a costume. What's making things stranger is the University of Tennessee, which recently displayed what they call an ancient centaur model. Some believe it's just a creative exhibit, but others see it as quiet confirmation of something that once existed. Creepy garage creature. This one's hard to explain. Someone returned home and recorded what looked like a dark, mutated creature moving near their property. It didn't have a head, and its body kept changing form, with strange, jerky movements that didn't match any known animal. Its brownish, scaly texture didn't even look like skin. It had long, unnatural limbs and a reptilian tail that dragged behind it. Toward the end of the video, it dropped onto all fours, but just before it could change again, the video cut off. No one knows what happened after that. It's a plane. After hearing massive wings, the homeowners ran outside, and what they saw was hard to explain. Standing in their yard was a creature draped in long black feathers with a strange furred tail. It looked like a mix between a bird and a four-legged animal, moving slowly but with purpose. As it disappeared deeper into the dark, a blinding light burst from its body, making it impossible to see what it truly was. The entire sight felt off like something out of place in this world. Ornament Mystery. Ever heard the myth that lawn ornaments come to life at night? It sounds like a story, but after seeing this footage, you might think twice. A home security camera in North Carolina captured a strange movement in the dark. A small figure, no bigger than a garden gnome, tiptoed across the patio before quickly hiding behind a flower pot. It vanished just as quickly as it appeared, and the camera never caught it again. Was it just a trick of the light, or is there something to the myth? Jungle Mystery. While exploring a dense jungle, an adventurer encountered a creature that defied explanation. Standing still, the creature had a humanoid torso with a snake bottom, as if frozen in place. Watching him carefully, some viewers instantly suggested it could be a nag, a mythical creature from Indian folklore known to shift between human and serpent forms. However, the grainy footage left plenty of room for doubt, and skeptics argue that we may never truly know what this mysterious figure was. Nightmare Visitor. After a long day, a man returned home only to find something truly chilling on his doorstep. A dark, humanoid figure sat casually on the steps, with enormous wings, sharp fangs, and a bat-like face. It seemed like something straight out of a nightmare. Instead of running in terror, the man bravely approached the creature, only for it to vanish without a trace the moment he got closer. Was it a hallucination, or had he truly encountered something otherworldly? Strange Visitor. Ever wondered what could be lurking just outside your front door? One homeowner got an unsettling answer when reviewing their Ring doorbell footage. A creature, unlike anything you'd expect, appeared at the door. It wasn't a dog. It had feet resembling human hands, and its bulky body made it look almost unnatural, like a canine on steroids. As the video spread online, people were quick to offer their theories. Was it a mutated dog, or just a clever hoax? The mystery remains. Forest crawler.
No.
A group of teens wandered into the woods one night in 2023, not expecting to leave with footage that would blow up online. They spotted something pale and fast crawling through the brush, running toward them on all fours. Its limbs looked too long, and it moved too smoothly to be human. Some commenters said it was just a person playing a prank, but the teens who filmed it were genuinely shaken.
No.
Vanishing Woman. Back in 2019, a roadside security camera recorded one of the strangest things ever caught on tape. A woman was calmly walking when a car passed her, but as it drove by, her body faded and turned into a shadow. The next second, she bolted forward at a speed no human should be capable of. There was no editing, no glitch. Just clean, raw footage. Some say it was a shapeshifter caught mid-transformation. Others think it was something even more unexplainable. One thing's certain, this wasn't just a trick. It was real, and was terrifying. Fox Spirit. While camping deep in the woods, one person spotted a glowing figure moving through the trees. As they approached, the light revealed something unreal, a creature with several long tails, leaping and spinning as if it was performing. It lit up the whole area like a lantern, but once it noticed it was being watched, it shifted into a small fox and ran. The camper tried to follow, but it disappeared into thin air. Viewers were quick to link it to the legendary nine-tailed fox, a spirit known for shape-shifting and illusion. Shifting beast. A late-night security camera captured something straight out of legend. A skeletal figure appeared just outside a home, standing unnaturally still with a distorted human-like head. But then it began to change. Its form shifted into a dog, only with its head turned the wrong way. No editing, no camera tricks, just a strange and disturbing transformation caught on film. Many who saw the footage believed it was the clearest sign yet of a skinwalker, the shape-shifting entity from native lore. Others argued it was just CGI. But the way it moved, it felt wrong. Too real, too quiet, too strange. Road entity. While driving down a deserted road, a man came across something that looked like a person sitting right in the middle of the lane. But the closer he got, the less human it looked. One arm stretched out too far, and the hand, or whatever it was, didn't match any known anatomy. It moved just enough to unsettle him, and he quickly drove past. The strange proportions, the eerie stillness, it felt like something trying not to be noticed. Mall chase. A city mall CCTV camera recorded something absolutely terrifying. A man sprinted across the empty lot, but behind him, a monstrous creature was closing in fast. It didn't move like anything known. Its long, jointed legs had a spiderish bend, and behind it trailed whip-like tentacles. It looked like something pulled from a nightmare, not the real world. People were claiming it's either an undiscovered species or something extraterrestrial. Despite the skepticism, those who've seen the video say the speed, the body shape, and the panic on the runner's face felt way too real to be fake. Midshift. A CCTV camera captured an unsettling sight. A skinwalker, initially crawling on all fours, it suddenly stood up and transformed into a human as it noticed someone nearby. The creature, aware of its surroundings, continued walking in human form until it disappeared from view. What happened next remains a mystery. Nightmarish creature. The footage shows a horrifying creature crawling on the bed as someone shone a flashlight at it. Its twisted, nightmare-inducing features looked straight out of a horror movie. Naturally, the internet was buzzing with speculation. Some dismissed it as CGI. Others weren't so sure. believing the creature could be real. Either way, maybe double check your room before hitting the lights tonight, just to be safe. Street blur. In the middle of slow-moving traffic just past midnight, a street camera picked up something that didn't belong. A pale, fast-moving shape darted across the road. It wasn't clear if it was on 2 legs or 4. Its motion was rapid, almost smoky, like a white blur in the dark. Some say it looked like a crawling figure, while others think it was shifting forms mid-move. The footage wasn't clear enough to tell for sure, but whatever crossed that street didn't match the look or speed of anything ordinary. For some, it felt more like watching an alien than an animal. Roof Stalker.
The heck is that? Oh my god!
On July 14th, 2011, a man heard strange noises behind his home. When he went to investigate, he found a disfigured creature crouched in the grass. It looked alien, unlike anything he'd seen. He ran, thinking it was over, but that was just the start. Days later, he caught the same creature sprinting toward him. And that's when things got worse. Now, it knew where he lived. One night, he heard footsteps on his roof, and when he looked up, the creature was there, staring back at him. He barely escaped with his life.
Hello? Oh my god!
Forest Creeper. What started as a simple adventure into the woods turned into something much darker. One of the explorers noticed a figure between the trees, tall, pale, and barely moving. It looked humanoid but moved differently, almost too carefully, as if it knew it was being watched. Whatever it was, it didn't want to be seen, but it watched them the whole time. Twisted Head. In India, a group of friends experienced something terrifying they'll never forget. While walking down a quiet road, they spotted a strange creature ahead. It had a beard, but no hair on top. That's when they saw the horrifying truth. Its head was twisted completely upside down. The creature crawled toward them on all fours, its eyes fixed on the group, staring in complete silence. It didn't speak, didn't make a sound, just kept crawling. Panic took over, and the friends ran for their lives. No one knows what it was, and it hasn't been seen again since. Knock knock. A Ring camera captured something that left the internet stunned. In the middle of the night, a small, disturbing creature stepped out of someone's home. Its feet were thick with long, claw-like nails, and its pale skin looked cracked and almost decayed. The creature had a large, bald head and unsettling facial features, but the most striking detail? Its ears. Long, pointed, and sticking out just like a goblin. It stood still, staring directly into another nearby camera before vanishing from view. Eyes in darkness. Exploring an abandoned house, a group of friends thought they'd found a harmless thrill. That is, until 2 glowing eyes appeared in the shadows. Laughing it off, they thought it was a stray cat, until the eyes rose high off the ground. Some viewers say this was a skinwalker caught on camera. Others say it's just a prank. But either way, the timing, the movement, and those eyes, they're hard to forget. Maybe cats aren't the only ones watching from the dark. Crypted Chase. He barely survived. A man on a walk down a quiet road witnessed something bizarre. A dog was in hot pursuit of a small, strange creature. At first, it seemed like an odd animal, but when the creature darted into a garbage can, things took a turn. It stayed hidden for a moment before springing out and sprinting away, leaving the dog confused. Some claim it was a tiny cryptid on the run, but whatever it was, it definitely knew how to outrun its pursuer. Humanoid Lizard. A road surveillance camera captured something truly extraordinary. A massive lizard creature. Its features undeniably unsettling. But the most terrifying part? Its face, which looked disturbingly human. With a sharp chin and goat-like ears, the creature seemed almost too bizarre to be real. Speculation ran wild. Some believed it emerged from a sewer, hiding in plain sight. unseen by human eyes, yet no one could agree on its true identity, leaving the mystery to remain unsolved. Owl or Skinwalker? Stepping outside for a breath of fresh air, a man was suddenly met by a strange creature staring directly at him. Its face resembled an owl, yet something felt off. Its long, slender neck raised suspicions. Some suggested it was a skinwalker in a half-hearted disguise, while others thought it might just be a sick owl behaving oddly. The mystery remains, leaving more questions than answers. Tailwalker caught. This eerie CCTV footage had the internet buzzing. Late at night, a creature walked slowly down a quiet road, its posture slouched, its movements jerky and strange. It walked upright, but it clearly wasn't human. Its limbs hung low, and trailing behind it was a tail. Locals who saw the footage said they'd heard stories before. This wasn't the first time something like this had wandered through the town. With rumors of skinwalkers and reptilian beings resurfacing, people aren't just brushing this off. The video might be short, but it left behind a trail of serious questions and creeping fear. Feline cryptid. In the remote wilderness of Australia, an explorer's flashlight landed on something eerie. Wedged between two rocks was a pale, skinny creature with a face that looked oddly like a cat. It didn't run or react. It just stared. Its body looked part human, part animal, but didn't match anything familiar. The footage spread fast, with theories ranging from unknown hybrid species to underground cryptids. But no one could explain its stillness or its feline features. Without any physical evidence or follow-up sightings, its identity stayed a complete mystery. Road crawler encounter. A man driving down a quiet road caught something pale moving in his headlights. At first glance, it looked like a person crawling, until you noticed how it moved. Its limbs were long and uneven, and it stayed low to the ground, like it was stalking or searching for something. It didn't seem aware it was being watched. People who've seen the clip think it could be a skinwalker or a similar shape-shifting creature. Whatever it wasn't normal, and it definitely wasn't human. Skinwalker Raid. A group of friends driving through a remote area experienced a terrifying encounter that has many questioning the existence of skinwalkers. Their Jeep suddenly stopped, and as they tried to figure out what happened, they were surrounded by strange humanoids crawling on all fours. The creatures had sabotaged their tires, leaving the group trapped and in a panic. After a narrow escape with the help of locals, the footage went viral, leaving some convinced it's real evidence of these shape-shifting beings, while others remained skeptical. What do you think? Nighttime horror. Camping in the woods is supposed to be a peaceful getaway until you stumble upon something like this. A group of campers, in the middle of a quiet night, were startled by eerie sounds outside their tents. When they dared to step outside, they were faced with a horrifying sight. A pale humanoid figure standing silently, letting out a blood-curdling scream that sent them fleeing in terror. The footage is brief, but it has sparked a frenzy of speculation. Could this be the infamous rake from legend, or is it just an elaborate hoax? Woodland Chase. Skinwalkers are often tied to the eerie happenings in remote forests, and this chilling video might add to that myth. A man out for a night walk in his local woods suddenly felt something was wrong. When he paused to look around, he spotted a pale figure crouched in the darkness. Before he could react, the creature began to chase him. The authenticity of the video has been heavily debated, with some claiming it's just another hoax, while others believe it's a glimpse into something far darker. Now it's time for today's slithering reptilian that was caught on live TV, doing the impossible. Footage from the 2012 United States of America and Israel Policy Conference raised eyebrows when Lee Rosenberg, president of the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, appeared to undergo a shocking transformation while introducing U.S. President Barack Obama. As the camera zoomed in, Rosenberg's face suddenly looked unnaturally sunken and gaunt. His nose elongated, becoming sharp and pointy, and as he smiled, viewers were left stunned by his sharp, pointy teeth. The strange transformation sparked rumors that Rosenberg might actually be a shape-shifting vampire. While some dismissed the footage as a glitch or lighting effects, the presence of the pointy teeth made it hard to ignore the bizarre nature of the clip. Thank you for watching.